And we're back again. Silent Hill 3. And now he said 2. We've arrived at some station. Not sure which one yet. And yes, we did get to see the effect of that monster sort of deflating, which was neat. And a strange view change.
What a wonderful angle change. Looks like you're being chased.
It does, yes, and watched from a distance. We're going down again.
And we're in another kind of maze-like location. There's a lot of them in the game. No map as yet. Rather unnecessarily long corridor.
A lot of them are. Oh gosh, it's just full of monsters.
Yeah, we really don't need to kill these ones, fortunately.
Yes, this is feeling a lot more otherworldly. And maze-like, yes. Do we just keep running into other doors?
I think that's what we're going for right now. It's not a terrible way of doing things. We will get to where we want to go eventually.
And we've got some things to pick up. Nothing wrong with that. What on earth? A mall, which I'm assuming will be heavy damage, but take ages to use.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using it, but it's quite fun to muck around with.
Yeah, she just rather throw it around like a little bit silly.
Well, I think it's actually a Pokemon reference.
A Pokemon reference?
Yeah, because you've got to catch them all.
Oh, for God's sake, that was terrible.
Thank you, I do try.
That's the way we came in, but...
Well, that's the way we must go. I don't think was there another exit?
I think there was another door, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, you see, it's much easier to figure out once we've actually got a map. To be
I like
fair.
that bit in Silent Hill 2 where it kind of went, well, we'll draw our own map in the menu.
Well, eventually, you kind of just draw your own map. Is it The Room, where you just draw your own map from that point onwards? I think it is. Because, well, you would.
Yeah. Not getting much damage from any of these monsters. We're managing to squeeze past them.
Were we back at the beginning? Is this where we started, or is this a new location?
I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track of what's what.
There's a branch to the left that we've been down. Don't think we've hit the other side, but we can't anyway.
And yes, there's a way forward. This is where we got the mall.
The mall? Yeah, the size changes in those is absolutely immense.
Guess it's like a daddy tadpole with legs. Always has a little one following it. Oh yeah, I think that's our only option is in that door. Oh, is that another pipe? Or is it just set dressing?
It's just set dressing. It looks great though. I love this angle in here as well with the strained FOV. That was odd. We don't normally see loading screens in Silent Hill
but that
on
was
the PC.
loading screen. Stuff.
So where the hell are we?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're in the real world anymore. This doesn't feel like a real location. I mean, it's just made of corridors and connecting doors. It's perhaps something like a sewer, maybe, since we kept going down and it looks a bit all grungy. More broken locks. cute little doll. I like things like that, little dolls. Machine control room, that door, right?
Yeah, you can just about read the text on the door. You can't really read it on the original PS2 version. It's kind of low res, too low res.
It's a reason to play the PC version.
Yeah, it becomes more apparent.
Hose here. Heist, rather. Fuel tank, there's nothing in it.
And it's open, so obviously you can interact with it. We can look down there, but we can't actually go down there yet.
I take it that's what the machine does.
Yep, pumps the water away.
Alright. Well, we now have an aim, we're not just wandering. Maybe we want to go out here and take a right.
So from a tech perspective, actually, those sort of static scenes are in 3x2, which is quite odd because they're not in 3x2 in the second game or the first one. Although the first game does have 3x2 cutscenes.
Was it kerosene? If we only had a container.
Or is it 5x3? I forget.
But this is a nice room letting us stock up.
It's a newspaper, I think she was getting at there. I think we can look at the lockers as well.
Locker is filled with junk.
It is one of the cool things about Silent Hill 3, we can examine everything.
Obviously some of it's repeating, it's only got so much room. Go on another right.
God, those are massive.
They are, they're bigger than she is. Just wants it like one of those little dolls to work. This is a big open space. I assume there's something in here.
There's monsters.
Other than that.
No, just monsters.
I think Scott's trying to really make sure that there isn't anything else as well.
I'm not sure how we've managed to miss the map. Although it's not that difficult to do, because generally it's in one of the rooms near the beginning, but if you take a wrong turn and just keep going, then you never find it.
By the looks of it, you can just play it without.
Well, yeah.
Which I find interesting that it doesn't force you to get it before you continue.
Although it's a hell of a lot harder to know where you have and have not been without it.
This is true. Unless you've got a sense of direction a bit more like mine. Because I can remember where we've been a bit better, I think, than you can.
Now, we've been here before. I don't know which doors we've been through, though.
We came through the blue one, and the only way out was the one we just came back from.
So we're backtracking at the moment.
Possibly have to backtrack, yeah.
Well, that's fine. That means we should eventually find the map.
This corridor's a lot more well lit.
It is, isn't it? And all the lights have that strange sort of trail effect on them.
Yes. I quite like it, actually. Although I think otherwise it would look quite static.
Okay, so that would be a bad place to go.
Yes, because you can actually fall off the end.
I love the way those things float. And that you can even discover them on the ground and then they'll actually hoist themselves up into the air and start hovering around. It's amazing.
Yes, they're very unnatural and off-putting.
Like these powers.
Oh, what's this?
Well, got a wine bottle, which is a receptacle. Oh, there's more there.
Beef jerky. So is it literally just the dogs that are attracted to the beef jerky?
Well, that's the thing. I think I said in an earlier episode that I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because I don't use it. I'm either too busy killing them or running away.
Yes. So we've got a container.
Ah!
We can hopefully, once
Come on,
Heather
Heather,
picks
you can do
herself up, get some kerosene, take it back to what is probably a pump of some description, and make our way forward. We're not doing too badly, I don't think.
No, well, especially with the slight disadvantage of not finding the map.
We want to go to the right.
Although that does mean we do have to remember where we're going, which is quite difficult because the corridors are very samey looking.
They are a little, actually, particularly.
He is as well.
We want to go...
Yeah, in here for the kerosene.
Is it here? I thought here was the pump room.
Kerosene.
Ah, yes.
Some sort of container.
Kerosene and wine bottle. Wonderful.
And drink them both up.
Yeah, I don't think you'd really want to drink it.
I'm thinking lime and the coconut, aren't I?
Yeah, not lime and the kerosene.
Because that would give you bellyache. I'll stop. Throw the switch.
No, because
It ends up on the other side of the room.
It's a terrible joke.
Thank you. It's an oil-filled bottle with kerosene in it. Don't ask. Just don't ask.
Yeah, I'm guessing kerosene isn't oil, is it? Or
No.
is it? Yeah, I didn't think so. But there we go. We have moved on.
Well, give Keisha a chance.
Yeah, progress is progress. We'll see you next time.